As a series of preparations for the 10th World Water Forum to come in 2024 in Bali, Indonesia officially kicked off the event. To know more about this, here is our interview with WWF President Loic Fauchon.
Indonesia will co-organize the World Water Forum 2024 in Bali, and as the first step of that, all stakeholders gather in Jakarta for the kick-off meeting of the 10th World Water Forum. And we are here with the President of World Water Council, Loic Fauchon. So Fauchon, you are here for the kick-off meeting of the 10th World Water Forum 2024. So this is the first meeting gathering all stakeholders for the World Water Forum that will be held in Bali. What are the main focus of this meeting?
I would like to say first, we have begun to work together with the Indonesian government a few years ago. And we have decided 1 year ago to co-organize this forum in Bali in 2024, May 2024. So this kickoff is a continuation of our common work. The Council and all the delegation of the Council, we are here to listen the Indonesian stakeholders, what I could call the water community. We need to understand what are their priorities, what they want to do to make this forum successful. We are not to say it's like that we will work. We will definitely organize a program after this kick-off meeting, taking in account what our Indonesian friends have said.
So in your perspective, like how the World Water Forum that will be held in Bali be different from the previous ones that we have before?
First, it's the first one in Southeast Asia. And you in Indonesia and around, you have specific problems, specific difficulties. But all around the world, at this very moment, we are facing first population growth. We are talking too much about climate divagation, climate evolution. And so if we talk too much about the first, we don't talk enough concerning demographic growth. And the increasing of population in the megacities is today our main problem concerning water security, more than climate. Climate will come, and we don't know exactly what will happen. But we can see all over the world that in the megacities, the issue of water is the most important, more than air, more than the soil. Water could not be produced. Water is in the world, and we need to manage it better to provide it to the population at large.
So how to bring this demographic problems to the forum like World Water Forum, so that we will put our energy and then our efforts to solve this problem that you just mentioned?
You know, there's two main issues. On one hand, we need to produce more water, have more water resources, due to have, for example, in some places, desalination or reuse water, or using more groundwater resources. There's different types of water resource, and we need to protect, to preserve these resources to be able to deliver more water to the population, to the economy. That's one hand. On the other hand, we have to convince populations and economy producers, mostly in agriculture, that they have to consume less water and consume better water. And so we need to find a new balance between producing and consuming. That's quite the same problem all over the world. And in South Asia, you have the water resource, but there's more problem concerning sanitation and the capacity to reserve water. Preserve means also to be able to reserve from wet season to rainy season, for example, from 1 year to another year. And that's all our work to be able to provide solutions in that way.
Yes, I think this is very important as we tend to take water for granted for us in Southeast Asia. And regarding the World Water Forum that will be held in 2024, what strategic plannings that need to be carried out to make Bali World Water Forum a success so we can be part of the solution to global water challenges, in your opinion?
I would like to say we will have a new interview in 3 or 4 days, yes, because we have to listen. We do not have the trust. We are coming here with modesty and humility, trying to understand from the Indonesian stakeholders, governments, but not only, operators, NGOs, academics, how they feel that we could provide solutions in Bali 2024. And then, during the next weeks and months, we will work with the Indonesian Secretariat to decide finally what will be our priorities, what will be the some themes which will be organized to work. We have, after that, 14 months to prepare the forum, and we will do it step by step, co-organizing. This word is very important. We are not organizing alone. Indonesia is not organizing alone. We are co-organizing this forum.
Co-organizing this forum, and thank you for listening to your counterpart Indonesian government. So in your opinion, how we can accelerate solutions?
That's a political will. We know the solutions, the technical one, I mean, the digital one, I mean, but we need that the politicians at all levels, not only governments, also at local levels, they make water their priority. We say everywhere in the world, governments, politicians, stop ignoring water, and make it your priority, one of your main priority. And that's the reason we have decided to have this slogan, spare water to share prosperity. You cannot have any kind of prosperity if you are not able to spare water.
So how fundamental is this water issues to countries' development and prosperity?
Are you able to increase economy? Are you able to provide peace and prosperity to the population if you don't have the capacity to provide water? It's not possible. Water is life, more than other kind of resource. That's the reason our World Water Council is saying to the different governments, and I was in Bali for the G20. We have a lot of discussion with the presidents and the main politicians. Understand that if you are not able to bring solutions to preserve your water resource, you will have a very strong problem in the next decades.
So you were here for the G20. You see how Indonesia hosts and organized the G20 meetings. Well. Thank you very much. So what are your messages and your hopes for Indonesian government in co-organizing the World Water Forum 2024? I
had the honor to meet your president of Indonesia. And I have seen he is very attentive to the issue of water. And I have said to him, please, Mr. President, during the G20 and after, be a water messenger.
Be water messengers. Thank you very much, Fauchon. I really appreciate it. So that's our discussion with Loic, Fauchon, the president of the World Water Council, on the pressing issues in global water challenges, and also the World Water Forum that will be co-organized with the government of Indonesia in Bali in 2024.